When you are a healthcare provider, you almost know too much because you know what can happen and you can see what's happening in a different way. I remember as a mom, when I worked on pediatrics, well, I thought I knew everything about kids then because I was a pediatric nurse. And then I had my son. He basically showed me that I knew nothing about kids. My two children were very different. Tyler wasn't feeling well. And he's a pretty strong guy, so, him saying he's not feeling well doesn't happen often. He was pale, dark, he was not eating, hardly drinking. He was obviously in pain.
I'm very robotic in a sense. When a problem comes up, I just want to fix the problem. I want to solve that issue. When I came to the realization that I'm not going to be able to sort this out myself with my body, letting it heal, I knew the next step was going to the hospital.
So I said, okay, we're going to go to the hospital. He was sick enough that he agreed. For me to say, your mom's taking you to emerge. My grown son, I wasn't sure what he'd say, but he said, yep. You're caught off guard and you don't really know what's happening. And I think having a career in healthcare makes that even harder because you are not the decision maker, and you will sit and wait and you'll hear what the decision makers are going to tell you or to offer you. They said he had acute ulcerative colitis. And of course, in my nurse's mind, that's treatable, that's manageable. Why is he so sick? I'll never forget the day that they came, and they lifted Tyler's shirt. They drew on his stomach where the colostomy would go. And I can remember seeing that that's the last time his tummy will look like that. All I could think was, Tyler cannot see me upset. He just needs to be focused on himself and dealing with his own feelings. He is so strong, and I'll admire that in him forever. He's had to go through something that none of us ever expected. That kind of changes your view that, things are a little more fragile than we expect. The world can change in a minute. We are very fortunate to have what we have in our community. We've got such a unique and wonderful hospital in Napanee. We all have to think about that in our community. What can we do to show that gratitude?